President-elect Trump and about a dozen of the world's biggest tech executives met last week. What makes it most interesting is that during the presidential campaign, Silicon Valley and Trump were not on the same side at all. Was the tech summit the first step to mending relationships? Joining us to discuss this is Julian Chikatu, writer at digitaltrends.com. Julian, Apple chief executive Tim Cook came out with his comments to his employees about the tech summit. What was his reason behind attending?
Tim Cook said he wanted to engage with Trump and the administration. You know, during the campaign, Trump had a very aggressive nature towards the tech industry in general. And there was sort of an about face when he sort of invited all these tech leaders to the summit. And so a lot of people were saying that, you know, these tech leaders should, you know, denounce Trump's values and stand for what they believe in and just not attend or, you know, attend and speak up. And so I guess sort of responding to that backlash, Tim Cook said that he just went so that he could still engage whether he disagrees or agrees with the Trump administration.
So it's interesting. You can understand if you're Tim Cook and the incoming president invites you to meet with him, you go because it doesn't hurt to at least give your side of the story. But why would Donald Trump invite all these people who were openly and outwardly against his campaign from the beginning?
They both need to work together, and Trump knows that. And I think he knows that he was very aggressive during the campaign, which is why he sort of extended an olive branch to these tech leaders.
Do you have a sense for what kind of topics were discussed there, for how long the meeting was, what the tone was like? I mean, obviously, innovation is one topic that's on people's minds, immigration, taxes, so many things that affect these companies, but they don't have all day to chat. So what are the most important things that would actually come up in that kind of a situation?
There were certain things that came up, in particular immigration and innovation, as well as jobs in the U.S., bringing manufacturing back, how these tech companies can grow in China because they've all sort of hit a roadblock there. And they're all looking to Trump to see how they can do better in China. Now, that's sort of what we're expecting to see, these like smaller level meetings, and this was sort of a general show of force that said Trump is willing to work with Silicon Valley, and Silicon Valley is a little receptive in hopes to they can do well in this new administration.
Going forward, do you think there could be an improved relationship between these companies and Trump? Or maybe not necessarily what you think might happen, but is there any word from either side on their willingness to engage going forward? It's not clear that they're ever going to have this meeting again in the next 4 years. So what's likely to happen going forward here?
Well, what's likely is that I think the fact that these tech executives met with Trump is some sort of a sign. Like, no one particularly said, no, I'm not attending. And so that sign of them showing up meant that, you know, they are receptive to work with Trump. Obviously, I think it still depends on where Trump's values and Trump's goals with his administration go. If there are things that these tech executives do not agree with, then I don't see there being much, you know, collaboration between the two. But if they are going to be things benefiting these companies, then of course they're going to definitely improve relations. And you know, I assume this talk of a team that, you know, will have Trump administration people working with lower level tech executives and people in the tech industry will sort of let us know on how they're going with this collaboration as the Trump administration goes on for this next 4 years.
Julian, this was fantastic. Thanks for the information. Thanks for coming on. To our viewers, thanks for watching. I'm Eric Chemi. Have a great day.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.